Hey, I just want to say something real quick. Um, I love what I look like, right? I look beautiful to me. I love what I look like. I look amazing. I wouldn't want to look like anyone else. I wouldn't want my skin to be any different. I used to wish I was taller, but I don't mind being 5'10". It's not a big deal. I actually like it more because it helps with, like, I don't know, before I'm trying to do in my life. But I won't lie, I'm kind of ashamed to be black. I'm ashamed to be black. And the reason why I'm ashamed to be black isn't because of my parents. That's nothing to do with my parents because I like the way I look good as fuck to me. But it has more to do with just my makeup of who I am as a person. What makes me as a person, who I am, you know? And I don't like weakness. I don't like weakness. I don't like oppression. I don't like weakness. I just don't like it. It bothers me. It just makes me feel uncomfortable and gross. And I just don't get it. Maybe because I'm too young. Maybe because I'm fortunate. I don't even think fortunate. Nah, I'm fortunate. It's privilege. I don't know. I just feel like a lot of black people in the United States, they cry over nothing. They cry over nothing. They cry over nothing, and then they segregate themselves and everything like that. And then they make up all these excuses and stuff like that. I don't like that kind of shit. That just reminds me of just like a lot of people I don't know, a lot of shit that just bothers me. I'm trying not I don't want to speak too freely because I could be pretty harsh with my words, but I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get why people are like that. Why are people so insecure about what they look like? Why are people so insecure about all these things? All I see when I walk around seeing people, I just see so many people who are insecure. Now, one thing I will say is that I am grateful that I am black because I get to be a role model for some people who aren't strong enough to be able to love and appreciate themselves and just see them for who they actually are and see the world for. And something that I realized growing up is that the world reflects what you think about the world, the energy you put out, all that stuff. So if you believe these outdated mindsets, outdated beliefs, then you're actively going to attract that energy and you're going to actively look for people that validate that. And then anyone who goes against that, you ignore it. So you're just living your own fucking fantasy world that is not realistic. Like, to me, it makes me sad seeing all these black people like talk about that. You're segregating yourself. You do realize you're fucking you're segregating yourself. You're segregating yourself. Like, it just makes no sense to me. Like, dude, we're literally about to go into an era where aliens are gonna come out anytime. There's gonna be aliens, and we're about to have fucking robots coexisting with humans. I don't get why humans can't just accept that they're human and accept that we're all human. Your color is only different because you're from because of adaptation. Everything adapts in this world. Their skin is like that because your ancestors came from a fucking place that's hot as shit, so they don't fucking get skin cancer and die and shit. They have like the melanin, whatever the fuck it is, in your skin darkens so you could be able to handle the sun. Just like why people in fucking like Russia and shit, their skin's white as fucking snow, so that they can handle that weather. That's just how it is. So I don't get why people act the way I just don't. To me, I just don't get any of it. But I'm ashamed because I don't like weakness and I don't want to be associated with weakness. It's already bad enough that I'm a man in this fucking world. I mean, I don't know what I asked to be in my past life, so maybe I did ask to be a man. I don't really know. I can't remember that. But being a man in this world, sorry, sucks because the men in this world are weak as fuck, and they're really. I just don't insecure. All these things, all these things, all of these things is just gross to me. You can hate me. I really don't care. It doesn't matter to me. But yeah, I don't know. All that shit's just corny to me. And now being a black guy, where everyone wants you to feel bad for them, I don't like pity. I never had pity in my life. Never. I didn't have the hardest life. Definitely didn't have the hardest life. There's people in fucking third world countries that have to fucking raise themselves. Fucking places that's been bombed, war, all these kind of places. And some kids survive. Some mothers survive with their kids. And they have to fucking make sense out of that shit. People being killed for the littlest things. Ever heard of the fucking Holocaust? I was in a Jewish town in East Brunswick. We learned about the Holocaust a lot. A lot. That shit was fucked up. Super fucked up. You know? I don't feel bad for weak people. I don't care if I look like you. I don't care if you look like me. I don't care. I don't feel bad for humans. We're all fucking humans. I don't feel bad for anyone that's weak. I don't like weakness. I don't like weak things. That's why you're fucking oppressed. That's why you're stuck in this mindset, this delusional mindset. That's why you're dying. That's why you can't get the job you want, because you don't stand up for yourself. That's why you can't get the things you want, because you don't stand up for yourselves. That's why you're overlooked, because you don't stand up for yourselves. It's 2022. It's not the same fucking world. If I can stand in my power, why the fuck can't you? I'm black. I never had anyone try to stop me from anything because I'm black. I'm not trying to hear that shit. Y'all scared. If you're scared, if you feel like you're weak or something, then become fucking stronger. That shit's fucking gross to me. I don't get it. I don't like it because I don't come from weakness. My mom's not weak. My dad's not weak. Grandparents, I don't get it. I just don't get it. But fight for what you want, man. People ain't not strong as they act like they are. Like, just be you, man. Like, we don't live in, and also another thing about racism and stuff like that too. One, racism is a disease. It's a disease. It's a disease. It's a mental disease. It's not real. It's a mental disease. And you're just becoming what you hate because you're literally doing the same shit. Like, it's so interesting watching you people. Like, not just black, I mean, like, humans as a whole. Like, it's just so interesting to watch people and their insanity. And it's watching why everything is the way it is. And it's so funny because people overlook, now I get why people overlook mental health problems. Analyzing how people treat me made me realize that, because people take things for granted when they're still living in a certain situation. I always just actively just analyze everything around me and myself. When you're dealing with a situation, I know most humans, when they're dealing with a situation, they don't address it until after they get out of that situation or where that situation is removed from them. Then they start thinking about it. They don't think about why they're in it. So they just go with the motions, and they don't. When I watch them, I can notice sometimes that their soul is trying to say certain things, but it's not. They don't really understand it because they're more egotistic. It's really interesting to me, but yeah. I don't know if that made sense, but yeah, I don't know, man. I don't pity people. I don't pity no one. I don't pity women. I don't pity black people. I don't pity Asian people, Spanish people, white people. All you guys are the same. And I believe in unity, and I see everyone has their own problems. Women, I'm not even gonna get in the state of women right now. It's just all over the place. White people have it bad. White Americans have it bad. White Americans are looked at, if you're a white male, you're looked at as the enemy automatically because you're a white man. That's just crazy. Like, that's just like, no one puts themselves in people's shoes. They just go with emotions. Like, they don't think about that. You need empathy. You need empathy, man. Fucking Middle Eastern people, holy fuck. Everyone thinks they're terrorists automatically just looking at them. Like, what the fuck is this shit? Asian people, oh, COVID, and you eat fucking dogs and insects and shit. Like what? All these why are you generalizing people? That just goes to show that you don't know shit about anything, you know? Like, you don't know anything about anything. You're just going off of what this ignorant person told you, and then you're gonna let that alter your belief, what you think that person that you meet is like. You're already judging them before you even meet them. It makes no sense. Like, I don't understand how you can't really judge people like that at all for their parents or anything like that. It's all stupid to me. And I don't think that black people should be given like special treatment because they're black. You saw, like, I don't really look into that stuff because it doesn't matter to me. I just like to kind of see how things kind of pan out just for like philosophical reasons. But the Black Lives Matter thing turned out to be a scam, I'm pretty sure. They like scanned people for money and stuff like that. And something I never understood, who said Black Lives don't matter? You know, like, all this stuff is just stupid to me. And there's other problems going on in the world that's worse than that. And I feel like the people who have it the worst right now are really women. In my opinion, I feel like women have it really bad in America right now. But you know, black people who are in these poor mindsets and these poor conditions and stuff like that, you're acting like you can't get out of it. You can get out of it. No one's gonna stop you. The only people that's stopping you guys are yourselves. That's the truth. I don't know why no one's saying this. Only you guys are stopping each other from being able to get better. You kill each other when you notice that someone is doing better. You kill each other. You just kill each other. It's fucked up. No one else is killing you. You're killing yourselves. And then when white people say that, oh, no, it's the fucking facts. It's not, you don't need to look at statistics. Just go around. You guys are stalking each other, killing each other over low quality women. You're fucking killing each other over fucking like petty arguments but Black Lives Matter, right? Like, all that shit's just, oh my gosh, all of it just makes no sense to me. Oh, you're looking down on me, blah, blah, blah. Yes, I'm looking down on you because you need to look up to me. And I'm not saying that in a bad way, but if you need to look up to things, you need to. I look up to things. I look up to things for guidance. You guys need to look up to something like an actual role model, someone that can be a beacon of light, a beacon of hope for you. Like, it's good to be put in your place. People are afraid to put people in their places because